Hello and a good day, everyone. Today we are here from LPE 2301 G7 from Group 1. We are here today to conduct our group discussion involving a theme that we have picked, which is theme 3 about technologies. And the theme that we have picked is the focuses about the integration of technology that hinders positive learning environment. So before we start our discussion, I would like to introduce my name. My name is Kitra Sankesa Salam, and my metric number is 211948, and I give you to Kiran.
Hello, my name is Kiran Raj Rajendran and my metric number is 211534.
Hi, my name is Prasan Murugan and my metric number is 212928.
Hello, my name is Moganesh Yogiswaran and my metric number is 213018.
Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Santana Anthony and my matrix number is 211491.
Okay, thank you everyone for your introduction. Now I want to talk about technology. Technology has helped us in many ways, and it has given us opportunities to explore many possibilities. So to just emphasize my stand is that I agree with the stand, which is that I agree that technology will cause negative impact on the education system for students. This is because technology causes dependencies. The reason why I say this is because dependencies means that a student always depend on technology and they can't always use their own abilities or to think for themselves, and they always use technology as a way to help them doing their coursework or the teamwork of everything. So for example, in my personal experience, using like check or maybe any other thing, they try to use like you're having a mathematical equation they can't solve, they try to ask online tutors instead of using their own mind or to think themselves. See, this will make them to be too dependable to the technology like the internet, and they always can't think for themselves. So that's my opinion. And does anyone has anything to add for it?
I'm very sorry, Kiraj. I would like to make an opposite stand for your point, where I would like to make to talk about the bright side of the integrating technology in the education system. Okay, what my point is, what your point is actually, it will make them dependent and can't be without it. But I think you forgot to see the point that technology also gives them more access to the numerous amount of information. The technology, the internet can be the tool that can be used by the students to allow to gain the knowledge. The internet is the okay. For example, they can gain the numerous amount of information from the internet and make a better outcome in their assignment as well as their examination as well. And what others think about this point?
I strongly disagree with your point, Prasant, and I stand by Kithiraj because I feel that technology hinders a positive learning environment. Technology isn't always the answer. This is because technology can affect lesson time and flow. So lessons are interrupted by regular negotiation that reduce lesson time. This is related to students not putting screens down during instructions, concealing screens from teachers' view, pretending devices don't work, and devices being insufficiently charged. Digital technology training and preparing lessons that include new technologies can also be time consuming. What do you think about my point, Kiran?
Very good speech, Kevin. However, I have to strongly disagree with your point and also Kitraj's point because implementing technology in education has a has a lot of advantages. One of it is we can get a variety of resources in the internet. Technology provides lots of useful resources for students, parents, and also teachers. For example, if a student needs help with math homework, a website such as Khan Academic provides sample problems and tutorials that can be very helpful. YouTube also have many education channels and videos that help brings learning to life. Google provides several virtual reality field trips for students and teachers through expeditions. There are various websites such as Quizlet that allow students to review materials, and students can get even personalized learning adventures on sites like Classcraft. What do you guys others think about my opinion?
Thank you, Kiran Raj. It was a good point. I would like to agree with Prasan and Kiran Raj because technology can be very beneficial. With internet, uh, there are a lot of information that can be get just in the fingertips. It's just one click away. And I would like to disagree with Kirtiraj where he say technology can be very dependent for students because it can be dependent for students from primary or secondary school, but for higher education, students from diploma or degree, they know how to use the technology correctly. If it used correctly, they can benefits a lot from it. For example, using tablet or iPad in the class can be a lot better than using books because nowadays there are tablets come along with a pen where you can write notes while teacher teaching them, and you can write different types of notes with different colors, and you can add stickers and graphics uh, very quickly, and it's very efficient so they can understand better. And when compared to books, they don't have to carry heavy books to the class, and they can have access to all the books just inside the tablet. So what do you guys think?
I have to agree with you, Morganis. About your point, different colors and adding a lot of things in the tablets actually sounds a bit exciting. Also coming back to the point, using technology can be exciting as well. Today, it's not uncommon for many school-age children to have a first encountered technological device as toddlers. As such, students tend to associate laptops, tablets, and other similar devices with fun and excitement. Consequently, technology in the classroom not only helps harness the attention of excitement while in classroom, but invigorates traditional learning experience. Uh, what do you think about this, Kirtiraj?
Um, I actually think that your ideas are relevant, and I understand why you are saying that it is helpful that using technology in education. But when you said that technology by using YouTube or Khan Academy, when in the previous point, I understand that it is true. Yes, I understand. But when Morgan is also said about maturity, when he says when you go in higher education, you can control. But in my personal opinion, when I think about by standing with my stand, which is that I agree with the topic. Uh, Despite having maturity or maybe having in a higher education, it doesn't mean that we can still continue using technology as it still be dependent. And I also want to emphasize another point, which is can lead to addictiveness in using technology. The technology can cause addictiveness in way that people always tend to use this as their source of entertainment. Despite maybe you can use graphics for happiness, but you still end up using it for your entertainment. Like you can use it for Netflix, for streaming or movies, or maybe you can use it for other purposes like playing online games with your friends. It is more useful for an entertainment than actually using for an education. So in my opinion, I think that despite it is purposeful in despite purposeful for education in many ways, but when it comes to temptation, humans tend to use uh, technologies more for their own personal use, and they are more addicted for something they are more entertained and have fun with it. So that's my opinion, especially among students. So that's my point. Does anyone has to add? Maybe Prasant or Kevin?
Yeah, I would like to. What Kiran Raj said is absolutely correct, and I have a different perspective with what Kirti Raj said just now, where he stated that a student may get may get misused the gadgets. What I think is it's up to respective individual how they going to make use of the technology. They can be used in a better ways to get improvement in their education. That is what my point is. And one of I would like to add on point that it will keep students to be engaged in during the lessons. Like active engagement is a key part of any lesson plan, whether the students are working independently or collaboratively. Technology engage students because it is very interactive. Today's Z generation parents start to provide their kids smartphones once they are born, so we can't expect this generation to carry the textbook which are bulky to the schools to get the knowledge from. So we have to change the way of learning according to their preferences to make them focus during the lesson. uh, So this is my point. What Moganesh think about this?
Before Mognesh, I would like to go. Coming back to your point, previous point, Kiran, I actually think about it and it really makes sense. Technology gives us a lot of advantages. For instance, students are able to find a lot of information from the internet that really helps them to enhance their knowledge. In short, technology reduces our effort and time as well. And that's what I feel. And Mognesh, do you want to add something?
Thank you, Kevin Santana. And when I think about it, I think Kirtiraj and Prasan actually make sense. It might be true that I do agree with them where technology can be very distracting, especially in the class. Most of the students can't control their temptation where when the teacher is teaching, they might want to send instant message to their friends or play games or watch videos in the YouTube. It can be very distracting thing, and student might lose focus in the class. So I have to agree with them. So to conclude this, there are some people agree with the statement and some disagree with the statement. So we have come to a partial disagreement where some of us agree and disagree with the statement.
So that's all from us for this discussion. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.